Hi everybody, I'm Jocelyn. Welcome to my Arrow reaction and review show. I'm already crying at this. I can't believe it's the last time I'm going to do this for Arrow. Let's get started. Series finale of Arrow, The Final Bow. Arrow, Season 8, Episode 10. Let's go.
My name is Oliver Queen.
I'm ready.
After 5 years in hell, I returned home with only one goal: to save my city. For 8 years, I fought alongside brave men and women striving for justice. But then, a crisis came, and I had to become someone else. I had to become something else. I made the ultimate sacrifice, which helped birth an entirely new universe. Now my friends and family will have to go on without me. And although I have become a specter, there is a part of me that will always be the Green Arrow.
I'm truly sorry. You did not pass that on to your son.
Oh! Hey, this is different. Wait, change the timeline?
It's such a strange thing to learn. That there's a whole other world, I guess, where I died. The people that knew my son best tell me that when Oliver sacrificed himself during the crisis, that somehow he's the reason that everything changed. That the world we're living in right now is a kind of gift from him.
When Oliver rebooted the universe, he fixed things. Ever since the crisis, crime in Star City disappeared overnight. Literally. Dick, he saved this city.
Yeah.
Come on, it's time.
Brooksness. I don't know you speak Russian. No, that's what Oliver used to say every time we drank this stuff.
What exactly is this stuff?
Vodka.
Yeah, it tastes like turpentine.
Seen hints of nail polish remover.
22 with machetes. I mean, you shouldn't be doing this alone. You're not ready to go in the field, Diggle. Yeah, well, when I signed on, I told you I was here to keep the body count low. That includes you. No, I'm fine. And Torello? A little less so.
No Felicity yet.
What's this? Next name on the list. John Byrne. CEO of a beer company has to do to deserve an arrow between the eyes. The company is a front. He's using his trucks to ferry a very different type of commodity. Drugs? People. Human trafficking. Where does this end? How many names are on your list? Too many to cross off. Listen, Diggle, this doesn't end. The mission is never over.
So I already feel sad. I mean, I did watch the documentary early on, that first hour of just rehashing the different episodes that we've seen in the characters and the storylines from the past 8 years of Arrow. And now we're at this point where we get to hear, hi, my name is Oliver Queen for the last time. I'm already like, woo, you know, get to hear it. And then I like how, you know, they adapted it and updated it where he says, you know, I walk alongside other heroes. I became something else, like the Spectre, and where we are now. Wow. Okay, so I'm already feeling that emotional heaviness because I love this show. I truly love this show. So they're doing so I guess because Oliver did reboot this whole universe, his mom lived. So Moira Queen is still alive. And they brought it back to that point where that was a very traumatic episode when Slade Wilson killed his mom. But in this reboot, he was able to stop his mom from dying. So that's changed. And then for her to actually be in the episode in the beginning talking about how she learned about different Earths, that's truly something. So that explains why, or why she was in those promo pics. So she then lived. So I guess in this Arrowverse, or in this new world, the people who did die, I guess the ones closest to him, he was able to bring back. So I know that's part of the Spectre's powers, is he can bring back people from the past. So it'd be interesting moving forward. Oh, man. All right, let's go. I'm already feeling the feels to it. And I like how Wild Dog said, there was really no crime in Star City. And it makes sense from last week's episode for that pilot of Green Arrow and the Canaries, when they were talking about there's been no crime for 20 years and now there's a start. So it makes sense now what has happened. And also, them looking after Mia. So it does give some perspective as far as what we saw last week with the pilot. But let's focus on this one tonight.
Survive.
Hey. What the frack? Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I meant to time portal to your front door, but I guess I overshot the mark a bit. This is a nice room.
Time portal?
Yeah, I'm a time traveler, remember?
Right, okay. And why did you time travel here?
Because I'm here to take you to your father's funeral.
You honestly should have tried this sooner. It's not that hard, actually.
That's because your arms are the size of telephone poles.
So what did Oliver call this thing?
He called it the Mark of Four. So how you doing?
I'm nervous about the funeral.
Yeah.
Something happened.
Oh.
Right in front of me. I couldn't do anything to stop it. And... What's this?
Your mother's Archer protocol scans news stations for certain keywords.
Oh, she found her mom.
William Clayton, the son of the late hero Oliver Queen, was abducted tonight in his hometown of Central City. The police have been unable to confirm any suspects in the kidnapping.
Oh. Okay. This is interesting. So, I thought that the Mia, when Sara came and took Mia, that it was like before the pilot, before the one we saw last week. I thought it was just before that. But whatever happened last week really did happen. And it's interesting to me how they continued on with the pilot, so that in 2040, William was taken and she couldn't protect him. I'm wondering if she's going to be able to find him in this episode. But also in this present time, now the young William has also been abducted and kidnapped. So that's interesting. Felicity is still in hiding. They don't even know Felicity's going to be coming out. But, or coming to the funeral because it's too painful and the nanny's watching Mia. So maybe that would explain how baby Mia, I don't know. Let's not overthink this, but the point is, I am super excited to see Felicity. I super am. Another thing we always want to have our questions answered is about that tattoo, the Mark of Four. So, I remember when Oliver was talking about it with the 4 pillars. And so this is the time that they all got their tattoos with the Mark of Four. So that makes sense too. Lila. Hey, that's the Rory.
Hey.
Hey.
Look, I'm sorry about the way that I left.
Ollie's just passed away and William's been kidnapped, so as far as apologies go, your timing's a little not great.
Felicity!
I haven't seen this many people down here in a while.
Hey.
Oh, her mom.
Like a party?
She doesn't know her. She doesn't know her mom. She doesn't know that's her daughter.
I tried running a quad grid search task with the Hill satellite array.
That array is dark sided as it undergoes a firmware upgrade, but fortunately, when William moves to Central City, his overbearing stepmom implanted a subdermal tracking device into his arm. Ethical, debatable. Which went dark as soon as he re-entered Star City.
Well, that's convenient, at least.
Just 1 second as I worked up a statistically correlated list of possible locations he could be at.
That is a very long list.
Which is exactly why we called everyone.
Thank you all for coming. Some on very short notice. Oliver made the ultimate sacrifice for his friends and his family. Now part of his family needs our help. This is our most important mission. Suit up.
Are they going like...
Okay, well, he's not here. What's the next place on Felicity's list?
Port Industries.
You know, I got my whole life back, and I realized that I wanted you in it. Forever. And always.
And what does that mean?
It means, will you marry me? Get out.
Oh, Rory! What's his name again? Like, besides Rory?
Nice. I would have fired some shots in the air. Way scarier.
Like, true.
How are things? It's been a while.
Yeah. Well, a while is what it took for these rags to work again. Since then, I've been fighting for justice.
To honor your father.
To honor Oliver.
We've had our differences over the years.
I assumed.
Why?
Of everyone, you're the most like him.
True that. She went on her own?
Let's go! Who the hell are you?
Ooh, I love that. And I love having Emily Bett back. And when she came in, it's like, Felicity! Oh, and she got to see everyone, but she didn't recognize Mia. She didn't know who Mia was, and Mia just like sat there, and she just realized her mom didn't know her. Her mom didn't know her. Oh my gosh. And Sara had told her you can't say anything about the future. Oh gosh. But you know, she's looking for William, and they will find William. Ragman is back. That's his name, Ragman. I'm like, what is Rory's name? So his rags now work. So he's back. It's cool that they brought him back for the series finale and bring back some closure and having these dialogues, you know, kind of closing things up. So hopefully Thea will say yes finally. So these two can finally be like permanently together between her and Roy. Such timing, but it's like, yeah, will you marry me? And she's like, I hope that part works out because we want a happy ending, don't we?
I said, who are you?
You're wearing his hood, you should know.
Oh, this was from that episode that they were showing beforehand, right? Okay, so that's why they brought that one episode to tie it into this right here. He's like, done. Okay, now I know why. Never-ending arrows. Is this really an old scene or just like a current one with like stunts? Because the way that the camera tricks are moving, it's like Bamford, right? Seems like he would have done this. I mean, there's some awesome scenes right here. Wow. Huh. Woo! Nice. Oh!
You stay back! Ronhorn! You have failed this city.
Wow, how did she get those memories?
Let him go!
Brought him up here to throw him off. My whole life ended right here.
I don't care. Final warning.
He thought he was saving me. 8 years in Iron Heights never saved anyone.
So you kidnapped his son? You made him spared your life? I should put this arrow in you right now!
Do it! After 8 years in prison, I got nothing left to live for anyway! Go ahead!
Dang, just like Ollie.
No. Oliver Queen didn't kill you, then neither will I. But your ass is going back to prison.
Nice.
This is the riser. This is the arrow shelf. And this is the fadeout.
That's so cool.
Oh, William was a young brother.
Yeah. Must be a lot to take in. Yeah, that's the understatement of the millennium. She became a hero.
No, she had good parents.
Do you want to meet her? I don't know. She might be here, but she's also at home, waiting for me. And I get to see her grow up. I'm not sure I want to rush them.
Your mom let me in. Is it just me, or does the new Margaret seem to like me a lot more than the old one?
Yeah, she never really liked you that much. But in her defense, you were a criminal.
I regret nothing. If I never stole your purse, then I never would have met you.
That's true.
And even if you do say no to my proposal, which I really hope you don't.
Loving you has changed my life, Thea.
If Ollie's death has taught me anything, it's that we don't have a lot of time in this life. As long as you promise, if you ever freak out on me like that again, you tell me instead of just leaving.
Yeah, I can make that promise.
Then yes,
Aww.
I will marry you forever.
Yay! Okay, I'm cool with that.
What are you doing here?
Looking for you, not me. Or the other me. You're Laurel.
Look, we don't exactly know the rules of this whole resurrection thing.
Yes, we do. You're all of the people who Oliver would have wanted his sacrifice to bring back. And Laurel, she would have been on that list too. If it wasn't for me. Oliver's death, it fixed everything else. Why didn't it fix this too?
Because, sweetheart, there is nothing about you that needed to be fixed.
Aww.
Who's getting the lights?
Oh.
I'm gonna miss this place. We all will.
Is that when Mia wears the hood, and even before that, how is Mia able to remember her father's memories? Because in the beginning, when she woke up from a nightmare because she remembered the memory of her grandfather killing himself. Do you remember that? And then with this, she's like, "Who are you?" For the guy who kidnapped William. He said, "You should know," and she was able to remember it. How is that possible? Huh. I'm just trying to understand, how is that possible that she has Oliver's memories? Interesting. Felicity's like, she figured out that's Mia. That's Mia. And she's like, "Do you want to meet her?" And she's like, "I don't know." Oh, and she's like so proud. You could tell already that Felicity is so proud. And she's like telling, look, she's a hero. She's a hero. Oh, man. This is just such the feels. Okay.
I've never been more wrong in my life. Oliver Queen wasn't just a hero. He was a good man. He was an honorable person. The fact that he didn't start out that way makes him, in my book, even more honorable. He stands as a reminder to all of us that anyone can change. So will this.
That's awesome. Green Arrow. He saved the city. Oh.
Still can't believe Ollie's really gone.
I know, sweetheart.
Oh.
I'm sorry to intrude, but I wanted to meet you.
My sister.
Oliver told me a lot about you.
I'm sorry that it took something like this for us to finally meet.
Yes. Aliko, you are welcome here anytime.
Thank you.
Nice. Nice touch.
So you're from another Earth, is that it?
I know, it's a lot to take in.
Well, I just found out there's a reality where I was dead, so that's the curve I'm grading on these days. Laurel, well, this Earth, she was my wife.
So it must be strange seeing me.
Yeah, well, strange enough to blow the curve. There's something nice about it, too.
Aww. Aww.
My condolences on your husband's passing.
I had our marriage erased.
Feelings cannot be erased.
I had no feelings for him. Our marriage was father's perverse joke. It to torment me.
Our father only ever meant for you to have a normal life.
I have lived a life far more normal than my father designed for me. Hey, thank you for coming. There's nowhere else I'd be. Sara, this is my sister, Talia.
Hi. Hello.
Talia, this is Sara, my beloved.
Aww.
Hey, Dad.
Aww.
Hi.
Hi.
I
know. This morning, you were teething. And now you... Oh.
Dad had a very similar reaction when he first saw me.
You met your father.
He trained me. He taught me to be a hero. How to be like him.
I can tell you're a lot like him.
I can only hope.
Felicity,
Oh, baby.
I'm so sorry. He was a good man. I was there at the end, and every day I'm tortured with the thought that I could have done more. Should have done more.
No. You did everything that you could, Barry.
How could you know that?
Because I know you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Cara.
I'm so sorry.
There is no body down there, no?
No. We buried a casket full of mementos.
Does anybody want to say a few words?
I'm barely keeping it together.
I think that Oliver would have been worried that I'd say something tactless anyways, so...
I don't know what to say.
Yeah. The words seem meaningless. It should be you.
Inspired all of us here. I was his brother. And Oliver Queen was mine. Of course, life will go on. It always does. But how? What twists and turns it will take, I can't say. I don't know what the future holds.
Wow.
Except to say, expect the unexpected.
Oh.
Oliver may be gone, but his mission endures. That mission lives on. Oliver lives on in the people he inspired. Some will take that mission to the rest of the world. Maybe even beyond that. past 8 years has shown us anything, it's that this universe is far bigger than any of us could have dared imagine.
Oh! Wow!
Even if it is a little less bright, without him in it.
Where I'm taking you, there is no return.
I have waited a very long time to see him. I'm ready.
Who's that picture of? The red pen. Who's that picture of? Oh, his dad. Okay. The Gambit.
Hi. Glad you could finally make it.
This is so nice. I don't have to complain. I just thought that the afterlife would look a little less like your old office.
It's my mom's office. I wanted to be where I first saw you.
Well, that would be in the IT department 7 floors down.
You sure?
You're cute. Too bad you're, dead. Which is honestly a lot worse for you than it is for me.
It's a long story. Lucky for us, we have all the time in the world for me to talk to you.
Aww. We consolidated. Wow. This is their afterlife. Wow. That's it. We did it. We did it. We got to the final minutes scene of Arrow. Oh. I'm like in tears. I'm in tears. I'm in tears. Why do women do that anyways? Why do we do this? Just let it out. Let it out. I'm in tears. Oh. Wow. Okay. So when they're all at the statue, that was something. And for Anatoly to be there and to see Tommy, to see these people, he brought back the people that meant something to him. And that was something else. That was just something else. And the way Quentin talked, it's like, absolutely, that was definitely the relationship, but it became a father-son relationship between him and Oliver. It's just, wow. It's so good to have Felicity back. It's so good to have Felicity back. This ending would not have had such an impact to the Arrow story without Felicity being, being backed. And when they went to, when they then showed it at Queen Mansion, and they're inside, and there's Moira and Thea, and then Roy comes in, and no, it's not Roy. Who was it? Dang it, who came in? I mean, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking, but it's also good to see those scenes, with Moira and with Thea there, and the fact that his half sister Emiko was there, and Moira just welcomed her, and Thea says, "You're my sister." That's awesome. That's awesome. That's the way it should be. And he brought his sister back so that those two can meet and be part of their family. That's just awesome. How they brought Talia and Nessa together, that was pretty cool. And the way that they talked with each other, saying, "Yeah, your husband died," and shit. That was just a joke, really. But when Sarah was there, it's like, "This is my beloved," who she was still in love with. She's loving Sarah. So then that was pretty cool. And for Tommy and Laurel to talk, and he's realizing that, in this life, his life, he knew that Laurel was his wife. But I remember saying, no, they weren't even like married. They were just dating, the whole thing from season one. But he has those memories. Tommy has those memories of Laurel being his wife. So that was cool. That was cool as far as, could have been and what has happened. So I really, really like that. And of course, I mean, this could not be complete without Barry and Kara there. And Barry, you can tell that when Flash starts next week, that Barry is going to have such a burden and guilt that he didn't do enough to save Oliver, even though Felicity said you did whatever you could, and I know that. But yet, I think that's going to be part of the Flash story moving forward, is Barry trying to deal with that guilt. I can already sense that. But to have those two together, it just definitely just, it was so awesome. And for the fact that Mia's raining, and there's her mother just crying, and Mia doesn't have any other person to go to. I mean, she could, but she really wants to be with her mom. And she was like, "Hi," and just introduce herself as just Mia. But then Felicity's like, "No, I know. And them to hug, it's like, oh, it's like, you know what I mean? It's just like, she knows. I mean, this is just all the feels. This is just all the feels in this episode. Everything felt so good. And the objective was that, the fans could just feel satisfied. I do feel satisfied. I feel really, really satisfied. And then with that, close to the ending, like where they all went, they finally then confirmed that yes, something from the sky came, and John Diggle did actually get to see and open it, and it must have been the Green Lantern ring. Oh, that's awesome. Will we ever get to see something in regards to that? Will we? I mean, I'd like to know. I'd like to see more of that John Diggle Green Lantern story. You think it's possible? I would like to see it. I don't know. Tell me what you think if you're gonna get to see that piece. Okay. And if I'm not even gonna speculate. But then also with Mia, how'd she do that? She must have had some sort of portal or something for her to go back to the future. And of course, for her to go back, she's got to be able to save her William at that age when she goes back. So that's got to happen. But it is very, very touching when they went back to the future to that scene last season when Felicity, and I remember my reaction. When we said goodbye to Felicity, and she went real, and I remember just bawling because we were saying goodbye to Felicity and she was going there to see him. But the fact that she's there and they're in the afterlife, she went to the afterlife to meet him, And there she is in, her Felicity outfit with her hair in a ponytail and the red pen, and her mom's office. His mom, it's like, we didn't meet here for the first time, but this was the first time Oliver remembers laying eyes on her. I remember, and he's like, long story. That was when he was in Hong Kong, right? Season 4, I believe. It's got to be season 4, season 3, season 4. No, season 3. Okay, folks, I just want to give a shout out to the people who left comments. Okay, so Top Gig, what's up? Jonathan Powell, Nerdy Ideology, Amp Dog 2, 1701, Superman 1, Christina Perry, Miss W, Dirk Gently, Chris Harris, and Leo, Robert Sims, Mark Leah 3346, Leah 99, Michael Maxey, Aaron Fontelar, and Mr. December. Okay. All right, everybody, thank you so much for following me along with the Arrow journey, and I'm really, really gonna miss doing this show. All right, everyone, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in one of my other shows. So subscribe to me, and I'm probably gonna have another channel or another show out there, so just subscribe. All right, everyone, see you. Bye.